found that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, "There is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you're capable of living." Now, I'm sure in your experiences in school and applying to college and picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life, I'm sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on. Make sure you got something to fall back on, honey. But I never understood that concept, having something to fall back on. If I'm going to fall, I don't want to fall back on anything. I want to fall forward. I figure at least this way I'll see what I'm going to hit. Without consistency, you'll never finish. So do what you feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. There's an old IQ test, was 9 dots, and you had to draw 5 lines with a pencil within these 9 dots without lifting the pencil. The only way to do it was to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, to dream big. But remember, dreams without goals are just dreams. Reggie.
If you work in a team, you should be using Monday.com. It's a platform to manage any team and any workflow. Marketing, sales pipelines,
Jackson struck out 2,600 times in his career, the most in the history of baseball. But you don't hear about the strikeouts. People remember the home runs.
My bad.
Fall forward. Thomas Edison conducted 1,000 failed experiments. Did you know that? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You've got to take risks, and I'm sure you've probably heard that before, but I want to talk to you about why that's so important. You will fail at some point in your life. Accept it. You will lose. You will embarrass yourself. You will suck at something. There's no doubt about it. And I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony, but hey, I'm telling you, embrace it because it's inevitable. In the acting business, you fail all the time. Early on in my career, I auditioned for a part in a Broadway musical. Perfect role for me, I thought, except for the fact that I can't sing. I didn't get the job. But here's the thing. I didn't quit. I didn't fall back. I walked out of there to prepare for the next audition and the next audition and the next audition. I prayed. I prayed and I prayed. But I continued to fail and fail and fail. But it didn't matter because you know what? There's an old saying, you hang around the barbershop long enough, sooner or later you're going to get a haircut. So you will catch a break, and I did catch a break. Last year, I did a play called Fences on Broadway. But here's the kicker. It was at the Court Theater. It was at the same theater that I failed that first audition 30 years prior. The point is, every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But do you have the guts to fail? If you don't fail, you're not even trying. I'll say it again. If you don't fail, you're not even trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. So imagine you're on your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential. The ghost of the ideas you
when we see Pleiadian shapes, we see a sphere of light, because
never acted on, the ghost of the talents you didn't use, and they're standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, and upset. They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, they say. And now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes?
Man, Chad, that was deep. That was deep, man. I played that video. Hold on, let me put this back on. I played that video for you guys today, just to start us off, because it goes hand in hand with the motivational quote of the day. All right, and so the motivational quote of the day I'm gonna put right here for you. One day or day one, you decide. Okay, I'm gonna read it again for you guys. One day or day one, you decide. For some people who don't get what that means, I'm going to break it down like this for you. All right. Whenever I think I hear this a lot from people, whether they're talking about Christianity, whether they're talking about motivation, whatever the case may be, I think a lot of people think that just because you start something, just because you're active in it, just because you decide to turn over a new leaf, that day starts the new day, starts a new life, and everything's gonna be peaches and cream. That everybody has what I like to call the Disney effect. Okay, and what I mean by Disney effect is when you watch a Disney movie. Disney movies, everything's bad. Everybody has the movie start off bad, but at the end of the movie, everybody has a happy ending, and we never get to see what happens after she finds true love. What happens after that? What happens in that wedding? But the truth of the matter is, before they got married, she probably was driving the prince crazy about the damn wedding, and they might not have had a happy ending. They might have got divorced. Who knows? But at the end of the day, what Disney doesn't teach us, it teaches us to be happy. It teaches us to have hope. But what do we do when hope dies? Okay, so this motivational quote right here is something that requires a little bit more work, a little bit more effort. One day or day one, it's about your mindset, okay? You can either dream and say, I'm going to reach that one day. I'm going to get that shit one day. Or you can set it as a goal, have a timeline, and say today is day one of that dream. And then you don't have a day two, and a day three, and a day four. But every day you're pushing towards something, all right? So how is your mindset set today? Okay, are you in the 1 day mindset where you're still dreaming and you're wishing on it, or are you on day one? And like my man Denzel said, you're going to fail. You're going to fail certain days. Day one may be a success. Day three may be a failure. But guess what? Every day you're going to learn something that will help you, so where there are less and less and less failures. All right, you guys can do anything you put your mind to. I have the smartest people in the world on my Facebook. I got some dumb motherfuckers too, but overall, I have a lot of smart people on my Facebook. You guys can accomplish anything you guys want to accomplish. So let's get out of the 1 day mindsets and get onto the day one mindsets. All right. Today, if you have not started your dream yet, whether it's a business, whether it's weight loss, whether it's whatever you want to do, let's get in the mindset today that today is gonna be day one. Let's get out of that 1 day mindset. I'm gonna start a business one day. I'm gonna be, and I like to use myself as a reference because I don't want to let you guys think that I'm just talking to you guys and I don't do my own work. I look. I'm drinking my water. I'm about to refill it. I take my protein shakes. I have committed to spending over $100 a week on food plans so I can stop eating out and I can actually eat healthier. I'm putting my money to my mouth, and it's hard. Look. If my brother ever comes on live, he can tell y'all in the comments. I text him about twice a week, like, yo, bro, this shit hard, bro. Some days I fail and I order food when I'm not supposed to. But overall, every day is a new day. Every day is to get better. I'm actually past day 1. It's like day 8 or 9 for me, something like that. All right. But you guys have to get on that mindset of day 1. Every single day is a new day. Every day is a new test. Every day is a new accomplishment. You guys, and it's a long. Being great is not a one day thing. Okay, and that's probably going to be a motivational quote for tomorrow, because I really need to get a point. I need to get across to a lot of people that being great, having dreams, having the happy ending, it doesn't start that way, and it's not going to be a quick thing either. You know, I was talking to my life coach. Okay, my life coach, my therapist, whatever you want to call him. And I was just venting to him like, yo, I remember when I was a little kid, man, my mom used to always watch my 500, 600, 700 pound life, you know, and I would laugh at those people like, yo, how the fuck they get that big? And I'm being honest with y'all, Chad. I'm being honest with my Facebook fam. I'm at that point now. Okay. I'm not 600-700 pounds, nothing like that, but I'm getting up to that point to where it's like, yo, I'm almost bedridden like these people. I'm being real with y'all. This is some heavy shit that I'm sharing with y'all, just my podcast family. All right. People who love and support me and watch my podcast. I'm being real with y'all today. As I'm being real with y'all almost every day. I'm being real. And so I told him, I don't know how I got like this. I wasn't always like this. I played football. I was more, like, I don't know how I got this size. And so he knows I'm a mathematical person. And so he sat me down. He said, all right, bro, let's figure out how much weight you gained over the time since you left high school. Okay. I graduated high school in 2014. Anybody doesn't know? At the time when we started this conversation, it was 2020. It was 6 years. Okay. And he found out, what was it? I think it was 3 pounds a month. I was gaining 3 pounds a month. That's 36 pounds a year. That's a lot, but it's not a lot. You don't notice you're gaining 36 pounds a year. It's not that. I mean, not 36 pounds. You were gaining, what was it? I forgot what it was. But it was a lot, like 3 pounds a week or something like that. I forgot what it was. But the point of the matter is, I didn't just get to this weight. It happened over time. And he said, you have to realize it's going to be the same thing in reverse. For a lot of people, your life did not become fucked up in a day. It wasn't just one event that fucked your whole life up. It wasn't just one event that made you unemotional. It wasn't just one event that made you heartless. It wasn't just one event that made you cold. It wasn't. For a lot of people, you might have to go see a therapist. You might have to dig down deep to figure out why you shut off your day one. And by day one, I mean your day one thinking, and you switch to the one day thinking. Okay? Let's get out of dream mode and get into work mode. All right? Because for so long, it's not, your life did not become bad by one event. It took a multiple events to get you to where your life messed up. And that's what my therapist was telling me. Stuart, you did not gain all this weight in one day. You didn't wake up one day 400 plus pounds, bro. And he really broke down the math to find out I was gaining like 3 pounds a week or something like that, which isn't bad at the time. But when you don't catch it and you don't notice it, it spirals out of control. So now that I'm aware, and I'm hoping that you guys are aware, and we're not talking about just weight here. We're not talking about just overweight people. We're talking about people who have let their life slide away. I'm 25 years old. A lot of people on my Facebook are around the same age. We might have just, especially last year. Let me put the mic closer so y'all can hear me a little bit better. Especially last year. Last year was a time where a lot of people didn't do shit. They just laid around and they was waiting for everything to open back up. They was waiting for things to just get back to normal. Well, I honestly believe 2020 created a new normal. People you're probably gonna have to wear a face mask, even when things open back up and things go back to normal. You're still gonna have to wear a face mask and do things a different way. All right. So we're gonna have to take this one day at a time. gaining freedom, gaining equal rights, gaining equality is going to be one day at a time. So we need to all get out of the one day mindset and get in the day one mindset, because you guys are all great. I know so many smart people on my Facebook, man. It makes no sense that some people are still not where they're supposed to be, and it's because they're in the one day mindset instead of the day one mindset. Okay, the day one mindset as, what am I going to do today to make sure I don't fail ever again? What am I going to do today to make sure that failure I had yesterday, the fuck up I had yesterday, what am I going to do today to make sure that doesn't happen? All right. And when you think about that every single day, what can I do today? It's a new day. The sun is out. I'm awake. God has blessed me with a new breath. How am I going to use that today? How am I going to use today's gift? Because today is a gift. That's why it's called a present. All right. How am I going to use today to better myself, to become a better being, to better my company, to start the company, whatever. What are you going to do today? Yesterday is gone. It's in the past. Let it go. It's a new day. If you want to start over, this can be a new day one. But as long as it's not a one day, let's get it. Be right back right after this. I'm gonna let you guys vibe out real quick. Be right back after this. My bad. I was muted. I really got work on seeing if I'm muted or not. All right, y'all. We are back, man. We are back. I hope you guys really took the time to really digest what I just said, man. We really got to get out of the one day mindset. It's okay to dream. It's okay to use your dreams as a blueprint for what you really want in your life, but you don't stay in that one day mindset. I think too many times, me myself. I'm speaking about me and myself right now. I was in a one day mindset. I don't know about you guys, and I hope you guys weren't. But if you weren't, that's great. That's awesome. But I'm finally getting to the point where I'm switching that one day mindset to a day one mindset. All right. So let's really decide if we want to stick in a one day mindset for the rest of our life. And I've met people like that. It's kind of sad. Or do you want to have a day one mindset and work and grind, man? All right. So I'm gonna take this time real quick and show this quick little motivational video. I've actually been tweeted about this video. I've been have people tweet me about this and hit me up in DMs and say, hey, show this to your people. It's gonna be very motivational. So I'm gonna take this time and I'm going to show you guys this video and hopefully motivate you guys to get out of that one day mindset and put in the effort, put in the work, because you're not going to get everything you want in one day. So hopefully this video shows that. All right, take a look at this.
Nobody's nerve, and in the end, won by almost a point. The crazy Rocks is the double Olympic champion.
What do you desire? What makes you itch? What sort of a situation would you like? They come to me and say, well, we're getting out of college and we haven't the faintest idea what we want to do. So I always ask the question, what would you like to do if money were no object? How would you really enjoy spending your life? will be doing things you don't like doing in order to go on living, that is, to go on doing things you don't like doing, which is stupid. Better to have a short life that is full of what you like doing than a long life spent in a miserable way.
Man, I think that that was a good video. Thank you so much for all the people who sent me the link today, man. That was a very good video. Very motivational. And really on topic with today's topic, man. Really on top of what today's message, man. One day or day one. The guy in that video wanted to go to the Olympics. He wanted to make a big name for himself, whether it's running or whatever. Okay. And he decided, to me personally, I really love how they focus on the video game controller or the shoes, especially after his failure. Man, especially after he failed. Because, I mean, whether you want to say, oh, well, he just fell down and, he just bruised his arm. But no, that was a failure. Let's not lie to ourselves. That was a failure. He did not complete the ultimate goal, which was probably to make it to the end. And that's I think that's the key with a lot of us is we're not being truthful with ourselves. Oh, I just messed up here. I messed up. No, you failed. Let's be honest. And I think a lot of people are scared of that word failure because they think it's permanent. And let's get out of that mindset. Failure is not a permanent thing. It's only permanent when you allow yourself to think it's permanent. All right. So I think a lot of times, and that's why I really love what they did in that video. He felt like he failed for a while. So he plopped on the couch. He was sad. He was upset. And he looked down to see the controller and the shoes. And he decided, I can either go out and I can try again. I can run again. Or I can to reach my dreams. Or I can give it up, play this video game, and just be entertained for the rest of my life. And just say, hey, I tried. Something my dad used to always tell me, man, God bless his heart, is try is just an excuse for failure. And when you're in the day one mindset, as in you work hard every single day, as in you wake up understanding that a new day is a new way. All right, every day is a new day. When you have that mindset, you understand that trying is an excuse for failure. You can say, "Oh, I tried, man. Hey, I tried to get that house, man. Hey, man, the bank wasn't doing this, bank wasn't doing that. My job was giving me the money I needed. Hey, I tried, man. It just ain't meant to be. Nah, fuck that, man. Everything is meant to be for things you want it to be. You can will yourself to whatever position you want to be in, all right? So there's no such thing as try. Get that out your head right now. No such thing as try. You will get what you want. You will get that house. You will get that promotion. You will get that car. You will have that happy ending, that life that you want, but it requires work. So there is no more one day. There is no more I dream, I wish, I hope. Fuck that. No. Day one. Today is day one. Tomorrow's day two. Then we have day 3, 4, 5, 6, into infinity. Look, you do what you need to do to complete what you need to do. All right. I know I may not be making sense some of the stuff I'm saying, but no, I think the point is getting across of what I'm trying to say. Every decision is another decision that can either make or break you. Every decision you make from here on out is a decision that can either send you to your dream or send you to the end of your life. Man, and I love the little quote at the end of that video. What would you do if money was not an issue? What would you do for free? What would you do for free? What would you be willing to do for free? Because otherwise, why would you do things that make you unhappy just to continue to do things that make you unhappy? It's better to have a short life that you love doing than have a long life of doing shit that don't make you happy. That's why I decided to leave work. That's why I decided to pursue my podcast and my own entertainment industry. Because I know that the entertainment that is out there right now is some bullshit that is feeding misinformation and bullshit to people that come in contact with people I love. And so it makes no sense to me that there's another way to entertain people. There's another way to help free people's minds, but also keep them entertaining at the same time. So that's why I decided I'm going to speak out. I'm going to speak out for my black community. I'm going to speak out for the youth. I'm going to speak out against injustices. So that's what I want to do. But what do you guys want to do? What is your day one dream? And I say day one because you're gonna build on that path, right? After today's show, you're building on that, right? You're no longer dreaming about it. You're no longer just writing it in a diary. Stuff like no, you're now working towards it. Today is day one, all right? Or you can start tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes, right? So might as well start today. Even if it's as simple as you go on Google and you find out, how do I complete whatever your dream is? What do I need to do to complete those steps? What do I need to do today to get to that promised land? Whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, a fireman, whatever the case may be, just Google it. Google has all the answers. What do I need to do to get to that step? And then use today as your day one to get to that shit. To get to that final stepping stone, man. What do you have to do today to get to your goal, to get to your dream? You guys can do it, bro. Today is day one of your next life. Today is your day one of the rest of your life. You don't have to be where you are for right now. You don't have to be where you are for the rest of your life. You can be wherever you want to be. It all depends on what you do with your time. And so I'm deciding to use my time to better my life, to lose my weight, to grow my brand, to build my business. But it's not about me. This is about you guys, man. Because here's the crazy part. Whether I was doing midday motivation or not, whether I was streaming or not, whether I was showing you guys what I'm doing or not, I'm still going to go out and I'm still going to bust my ass to do what I need to do for my life, my future family. But it's not about me. It's about you guys. I'm here to motivate you guys. Are you guys going to pick up the controller and give it up? Or are you guys going to pick up the shoes and keep running? Even after your failure. Because failure will come. You will fail. You will fail. It's inevitable. But what are you going to do after the failure? Okay? It's not a mistake. It's not a mishap. It's not a hiccup. No, it's none of that shit. It is a failure. But what are you going to do after it? Are you going to continue to grind? Are you going to continue to keep going? What are you going to do after the failure, man? I think so many people love MCU movies and superhero movies because they love to see superheroes go up against the impossible. And what they deem is the impossible. They go up against all these supervillains and stuff, and they wonder, wow, how are they going to get out of that? And even after a superhero gets their ass beat, they still get up and they save the day. Well, guess what? You are your own superhero of your own story. And you're getting your ass beat every single day, especially if you live in America, man. If you're a black person, look, if you're a white person, if you're an Asian person, it doesn't matter your race, you get your ass beat every single day by this, man. You get your ass beat by life every day. Man, woman, don't matter who you are, you're going to get your ass beat by life. So, life is going to knock you down. But what are you going to do to get back up? Are you going to get back up? Or are you just going to sit there and accept a fate that you like? What are you going to do? I want every single one of you guys to get back up and rise, man. Rise every single day. Decide to be your own superhero. Because you are the superhero of your own story, man. You are. So thank you guys for tuning in, man. I'm just playing. I'm not getting off. I still got some more time for y'all. I still got some more time for y'all. But no, we're going to take a quick little commercial break. And by commercial, I mean music, because I don't got nobody that want to use my show. If you guys have a business and you want me to promote your business on my show right here, definitely call into the show or DM me. I will put your ads on the show, man. But for right now, all I got is music, so we're going to take a quick little break and vibe out to some music, and I'll be right back right after this. uh, uh. I'm sorry. I'm not a DJ. I'm not a DJ. I'm just a person that controls the soundboard and think he's doing something. No, man, thank you guys once again for tuning in for the midday motivation, man. I'm hoping I'm doing a good job motivating you guys the first 37 minutes of this show. Hey, I love doing what I'm doing, man. I hope that I really wish, and I hope that you guys, if you guys get any motivation out of anything I'm saying, put in the comments, say thank you, or just say, hey, whatever. It helps. It keeps me going, knowing I'm keeping you going. All right. So with that being said, man, we're gonna take the last couple minutes. I'm gonna come on the last 15 minutes show, but I really want to put another video on just to motivate you guys, man. To motivate you guys, just some things I found on YouTube, things like that. Today's just been a video type of day. Because, sometimes I don't have the words to motivate you guys, but I know that some of these videos, some of these quotes, and some of these people might have the words to get you through. So, I'm trying to mix the approach. So, but tomorrow I'm going to be back on here motivating you guys again. Because tomorrow is, guess what? Friday. So, Friday is all about me. And by me, I mean me motivating you guys, man. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to go show you guys the video one more time. And I love it because this video is titled One Day or Day One. Man, you got to make sure that you guys really understand that crazy mindset. All you doing is flipping two words. One day or day one. You decide. That's it. And that's literally the title of this video is One Day or Day One. I love it, man. So we're going to take a quick break. We're going to go ahead and watch this video real quick, all right? Let me know what you guys think about this. It's going to be a good one.
What dream or vision do you want to turn into reality?
Your dream is only a dream until it has a plan. You can dream of the kind of life you want. You can dream of the kind of change you want. You can dream of the kind of future you want, but until you wake up and begin to plan to get there, it will only be a dream.
If you want to be the best, you must be obsessed with it.
Getting better isn't a hack or a trick or a one change that you need to make. Getting better is a campaign. It's a campaign. It's a daily, a weekly, it's an hourly fight. An incessant fight that doesn't stop against weakness and against temptation and against laziness. It's a campaign of discipline. It's a campaign of hard work and dedication. It's waking up early and going to bed late and grinding out every second in between. Every single day.
I believe that I can create whatever I want to create. If I can put my head on it right, study it, learn the patterns, and it's hard to put into words, some real metaphysical, esoteric nonsense, but I feel very strongly that we are who we choose to be. The only thing that I see that is distinctly different about me is I'm not afraid to die on a treadmill, right? I will run.
You would not be outworked.
I will not be outworked.
Right.
Period.
Yeah.
You might have more talent than me. You might be smarter than me. You might be sexier than me. You might be all of those things. You got it on me in 9 categories. But if we get on the treadmill together, right, there's 2 things. You're getting off first, or I'm going to die. It's really that simple, right? So let's go back to the question about what if people block me out. It's going to be 2 options.
Yeah. I'm
going to get back in, or I'm going to be dead.
Yeah.
Right. It's like, you're not going to outwork me. It's such a simple, basic concept. It's the guy who is willing to hustle the most is going to be the guy that just gets that loose ball. He got okay, he got 2. He hustled, he grabbed that one. That was going to be out of bounds, but he saved it back in. It's like the commodity that I see the majority of people who aren't getting the places they want or aren't achieving the things that they want in this business is strictly based on hustle. It's strictly based on being outworked. It's strictly based on missing crucial opportunities.
I honestly believe that if you're focused and passionate and driven, you can achieve anything you want to achieve in life, because I honestly believe that, because you'll figure it out. You know what I mean?
We have control of our minute, our hour, our day, our week, our month, and our year. Stop running around being on the receiving end of whatever people want to dump on you. You showed up. You accepted that invite. You invited these people to your house. You're in a relationship with that man. You're in a relationship with that woman. That's you. So how do you feel at the end of your night? How easy and how convenient is it for us to blame everything and everybody for the things that we have going on in our lives? There is a such thing as you being a positive and a great person with the best of intentions towards everybody, and shit is rough and you just can't get a break. But most of you are waking up every day looking for pain, dysfunction, drama, unemployment, being broke, struggling, dropping every excuse in the book about your childhood and the problems and dysfunction that you grew up in that's stopping you from becoming successful. You don't like your friends, so why are you still with them? You don't trust your managers, agents, and lawyers, so why are they still there? Do you really expect your life and career to be any different from messing with the same things, people, and situations? That's all I'm saying. Are the things that you're doing, the people that you're hanging out with, and the places and the circles that you're traveling in, does that reflect a person that actually loves themselves? If you love yourself, why would you with those type of people? You know what they're saying about you behind your back. You know they're jealous and envious of who you are and the things that you got going on in your life and your career. You know that they don't like you. And they've made it clear. They've sent you every sign imaginable that they could possibly send you. And because you're so desperate to have people around you and in your life, you continue to go back. You continue to show up to everything they invite you to, knowing what they're saying about you. I'm not preaching separatism. I want a bunch of people to just be alone at home doing nothing with no friends, no family, and nothing to do. I'm saying that at this point, you are old enough and mature enough to understand the difference in good people and bad people. And when you're hanging out with negative, dark, and dysfunctional people, you cannot expect yourself to go to sleep at night and rest. You cannot expect yourself to feel good about your day when you're including negative and dysfunctional people in your day. Stop being a lazy person that's full of excuses, sitting around on the pity potty, coming up with every excuse in the world as to why you ain't winning. You are the reason you're not winning. You keep messing with negative, evil, and dysfunctional people and expecting positive results. It's time you get off the pity potty. Stop complaining about being out of shape when you never go to the gym. Stop looking at your stomach when you get out of the shower and your body and complaining about the way you look when you're eating everything in sight and never going to the gym. You are the reason you look the way you look. You are the reason you're unemployed. You are the reason why your surroundings are so dysfunctional and negative. You could still be in the hood, broke and living a peaceful life. It's a choice. We are being raised in a generation of people that come up with every excuse in the book as to why they are not winning. You have that as a choice. You actually do. You don't wake up in the morning and negativity, dysfunction, problems, and issues just randomly pop up. These are the people that you have decided to include in your life. So the outcome of your day, your hour, your minute, your week, your month, and your year is always draining, always dysfunctional, and always crazy. Because these are the type of people you've decided to include in your day-to-day life. You got 24 hours in a day. When you go to sleep at night, how are you going to feel about your day? All depends on who you decide to include in your day. Stop running around acting as if you don't have a choice. You do have a choice. Excuses sound best to the people that's making them up. You got every excuse in the world. That's why your ain't moving. That's why ain't nothing changed and nothing will change. Because you have convinced yourself that everything is wrong, everything is negative, and nothing will change. And guess what? It won't change. Change your mind and it will change your life. Change. If nothing around you changes, change the things that are around you. Tired of it. I'm frustrated with the amount of people that are not successful because they have thought their way into a depression. You have thought your way into negativity and misery. You have thought your way into holding on to a dude or a girl that you broke up with a year or two ago and you're still sad and miserable. They done moved on with their life. It's all in the mind. Change your mind and it will change your life. You just have to wake up. You just have to break that negative spirit. You have to break through all of that.
Some people say our trade-in process feels too easy. They can't believe it's 100% online.
That you're carrying. I don't feel sorry for you. You feel sorry for yourself. That's the problem. Even when positive people are trying to give you all this good energy, you have tricked your mind to turn every positive thing that they say into something negative. Every time they say anything to try and motivate you and inspire you, you turn every negative thought and you turn every positive thought, every positive intention, everything that they trying to boost your spirits up, you flip it, shake it, manipulate it, and you are so determined to be negative and miserable. It's unbelievable. So what you grew up with them? So what their childhood friends? So what their family? We have a responsibility to walk in the direction of peace. I want to laugh. I want to smile. I want to enjoy myself. I actually want to feel good about the people that are around me. Because you're inviting me doesn't mean I want to show up. Because you're calling me doesn't mean I'm going to call you back. Because you want me to be there doesn't mean that I want to be there. Because we're family, because we're friends, because we grew up together doesn't mean that I want to be a part of any and everything that you want me to be a part of. Why? Because my experience with you hasn't necessarily made me feel good about my life or my experience at the end of every night. Because you go to sleep at night doesn't mean you're resting. Because you close your eyes at night and you are asleep physically doesn't mean that you're actually resting. And the reason that you don't rest is because while you're awake, everything and everybody that's in and around your life is so full of issues, problems, insecurities, dysfunction, negativity. Your mind and your spirit is in turmoil. There's issues and problems, arguments, yelling, screaming, dysfunction. I want you to stop playing the victim. You are not the victim. You decided that those are your friends. You decided that those are the people that you want to spend time with. You decided this is what you wanted to do with your day. When you get invited to places, doesn't mean you have to show up. No one wants to be alone. But why spend the rest of your life being miserable, frustrated, and insecure, and not really feeling as good as you have a responsibility to feel? Feeling good isn't just an opportunity. Feeling good is a responsibility that we all have for ourselves. And guess what? I actually don't care what you say about me. I don't remember the last time I lost sleep over a hater and the things that people are running around saying, blogs, websites, conversation, tweets, and I don't lose sleep over haters. Why? Because I know exactly how I feel about me. And even if something appears to be very different than what it really is, I don't even mind that you're talking shit about the things that you're assuming that's really going on. The question is, are you just going to look at this video and decide, wow, that was some powerful, and do the same thing? But it's a new day. It's a new day.
As I just said, man, it's a new day. It's a new day. I did not finish the rest of the video because it's almost time to end the show. But like my boy Tyree said, it's a new day. How are you guys gonna spend it? Are you guys gonna stick in that one day mindset? Or are you gonna use today as day one of your new life? Hey, if you have toxic people in that video, if you have toxic people in your life, cut them out. And I love what he said in that. I don't care if it's family. I don't care if it's your lifelong friend that you've been friends with for 20 years. It doesn't matter. If they are negative and they are bringing you down, let them go. If they really love you, they'll come back. But today is day one of your new life. All right? So you guys got to be willing to make sacrifices, whether it's people or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to be willing to make sacrifices for your new life. Okay, the most powerful thing I've ever heard in church, and this might be a little, dark for some people, but try to stay positive about this. To get a new life, there can only be one you on this earth, correct? So to rebirth yourself, to get a new version of yourself, the old version must die. Not physically, not literally. You don't literally have to die, but to get a new. I see Naja in the chat. Okay, to get a new version of Naja, the old version must die. Point blank. Period. There cannot be two Najas on this earth. There can't. There can't be the old one and the new one. There's only one. So to get a new version, if you're not happy with the version you are now, then you must make a decision. And it's a decision that every single day. Today's going to be day one, but you're going to have day 2, day 3, all these days. You have to make a decision every single day. I'm going to choose my new life over my old one. The old one will keep popping up. You're going to have old friends. Hey, remember that old time we was kicking it, man? That was fun. Let's go kick it again. No, you have to make a decision to choose yourself. Like you said, choose yourself first. And choose your new life first, because the old life is dead and gone. Leave it there. Stop resurrecting it. You guys want to be great? You guys want great things to happen? You want jobs? You want nice houses? You want careers? You must choose those things. So let today, January 28th, 2021, be the day, be your first day of the rest of your life. Let today be the day where everything changed. January 28th, 2021, you sat down, you watched Chopping Up a Stew, the Midday Motivation. You decided, you know what? I'm going to make a change for the rest of my life. I'm no longer going to do the dumb shit I've been doing, man. For real, like you said, right? Take control of the new you, because at the end of the day, you're the only person who can control it. So, I really hope I motivated all of you guys to grind and do what you guys need to do. Because as you guys see, it's a daily grind. You have to wake up wanting new life. You have to wake up wanting new life. You have to go to sleep wanting new life. Whatever you want, there's a way to go get it, but you have to be willing to go get it. Because at the end of the day, the only person who's going to get it for you is you. Nobody's handing shit to you, no matter who you are. Point blank, period. All right. So today was a little bit more of a serious midday motivation. And usually I'm more of a happy-go-jery person. But today I really felt the need to really push people to work, to grind, to do what needs to be done to get to where you need to go. Because at the end of the day, you guys can do it. You guys are too fucking smart to be where you are. You're too powerful to be where you are. You guys are kings and queens, but yeah, you guys are acting like commoners. Stop doing that. Stop bringing yourself down to a level just to have friends. Stop bringing yourself down to a level just so you can keep people around you. No, if they really want to be with you, they'll elevate they'll elevate themselves so they can stick with you. They will elevate themselves. You know, sometimes you can't pull people up because they're too heavy. Not physically. Now, if you're talking about me, then yeah, I'm too damn fat. You ain't gonna pull my ass up. Let's be real. I'm too heavy. You ain't pulling me up. But you don't have to pull me up because I'm gonna pull my own self up. So don't worry about somebody else. Every level you reach, you will find new people who will be your friends at every new level. And if everybody else, and this goes back to that poem, by shining your light, it unconsciously gives other people permission to do the same. So by you climbing the ladder, by you climbing the stairs, by you reaching new heights and new levels in your life, people who really fuck with you, who really rock with you, will climb as well because they want to stay where you are to keep being your friend. So when you climb, that forces them to climb. And that means your whole squad is going to be great together. So you be the leader in your squad. You choose today to be your day one of your new life. And y'all just go fucking be great today, bro. Simple as that. Y'all just gonna be great. All right. So I took the whole hour on motivation and stuff today. I didn't even have no news today. Usually I do some news. I give you guys some coronavirus updates. I didn't do any of that shit today because I feel like today was just 100% point blank period need to be a motivational day. I'm sick of seeing negativity on my timeline. I'm sick of seeing negativity about people who I know personally can do what they say they want to do, but they're not doing it for whatever reason. You control your life. Your past is your past. Your future is your future. But today is a gift. That's why it's called the present. Now use that present and propel that shit, man. Let's do it, bro. Hey, it's your boy Stu. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. It's been the Midday Motivation. And I love y'all, man. I'll be back here tomorrow. Same time, same place. On Facebook and also now on YouTube. All right? Go check us out on YouTube, man. Drop a like, man. I love y'all. I don't even know what to say. I'm caught up in emotions and feeling shit like that. I really want all of my friends to do what they say they want to do. I want all of my friends to be great. So I came on here. I'm on here Monday through Friday, every single day at 12 o'clock for you guys to motivate you guys. Call into the show, man. Call into the show tomorrow. Let me know what you guys are thinking, your dreams, some goals, anything like that. Let's push it. Let's build a community to push together. When somebody falls, we're going to pick each other up, man. Call into the show tomorrow, 704-412-8862. I want to hear from y'all, man. I want to hear how great you were today. And then how great you're going to be tomorrow, man. Tomorrow, 12 o'clock, right here on Facebook. I love y'all. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay beautiful. Y'all stay grinding. Peace.